Hi, it's Clara. So I'm going to show you a little series today that you can do when you first get up in the morning. Something to ease you into your day. You can even do it laying in bed. As always, I recommend that you have a strap, some blocks, and a cushion. And why don't we get started? So if you're laying in bed in the morning, and sometimes we wake up with some different issues in the body, pain, whatever you might have, just take a moment to give a little scan through the body. Notice how you're feeling in your body in the morning. Notice where you might be feeling a little bit tight or not quite right. But then also take the time to notice where you feel pretty good in your body. If you can take a few moments of belly breathing, drawing the breath into the body. See if you can fill up the chest, expand the chest, expand the upper torso, expand the lower torso, lower abdomen. Exhale slowly through the nose, releasing the lower abdomen, releasing the upper abdomen, releasing the chest. So we inhale to expand. Feel that expansion of the body, the side ribs, the torso, like you're filling up a big balloon with breath. And then exhale slowly. Also through the nose. Try to let the breath come out of the body as slowly as possible. So inhale to expand. Exhale to release. Take your time. And this is a breathing exercise. You can do it any time of the day. We're trying to inhale and exhale through the nose as much as possible. Lots of reasons for this. We want to stay connected to the parasympathetic nervous system. It's better for the jaw, better for the teeth. To inhale and exhale through the nose. Just feel that slow expansion. And the release is just as important as the expansion. So inhale to expand. Exhale to release and let go. And then you can bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet, maybe on your mattress. You can do it that way if that feels more comfortable, or take something underneath your head. Maybe you've got your pillow there already, even something to support the knees to release the lower back. But then when you're ready, draw one knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. You can switch this up, draw the other knee into the chest. Start to circle the ankles, wake them up. Bring that foot back to the floor. You can do one at a time, or slowly bring both knees into the chest. Circle the ankles, and then slowly start to make some circles with the knees, like you're drawing on the ceiling with your knees. And breathe into this, drawing the breath into the body. Inhaling to expand, exhale to release. You can make the knees go in the same direction or in opposite directions. It doesn't really matter. Just move through this. Notice what you're feeling in your body. And sometimes people say to me, I get anxious when I focus on the breath too much. So try to make the breath easy. Think easy, think silky. Make your breath as silky and as easy as you can. Close your eyes if that feels okay. And bring the awareness to the breath, to what you're feeling in your body and what is supporting you. What parts of your body are supporting you. And then bring the soles of the feet back to the floor. So bring the palms to the floor. Anchor through the soles of the feet. As you inhale, push the low belly into the spine, flatten out the whole back. Like you're trying to make your back broader on the mat or in your mattress, on the floor, in the bed, wherever you happen to be. Feel the engagement of the core. You might feel the palms engage a little bit, maybe the backs of the arms, the shoulder blades, the feet. And then exhale to release that slowly. Inhale to engage. Press the low belly into the spine. You might feel the sacrum tilt slightly, like you're tucking your tailbone under. And exhale to release. very subtle. Inhale. Feel the engagement of the core. Feel the back broaden on the mat. Exhale to slowly release that. You might feel the hands relax, the soles of the feet relax. Do that a few times. So we always ask the core to engage before we ask any other part of the body to move. So notice how that feels in your body. And you might want to add some arm movement. So inhale to engage. Extend the arms up overhead. Feel the stretch of the arms. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to engage a little bit more or re-engage if you've lost it. And then exhale, slowly bring the arms back down. Take a deep inhale here. And a full exhale. Inhale to engage. Start again. Push the low belly into the spine. Extend through the arms as much as you can. Your elbows always reveal what's happening in the shoulders. So if you feel some tightness in the shoulders, and you might, let me get my blocks out of the way here. That's all right. The elbows can be bent. Maybe they don't come all the way to the floor. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to re-engage. Extend through the arms a little bit more. Push that low belly into the spine. And then on the exhale, slowly release. Bring the palms back down. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. So this is a nice way just to engage the core. First thing, inhale to engage. Get a little bit of movement into the shoulders as well. Exhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale to engage a little bit more or re-engage if you've lost it. And then exhale, slowly bring the arms back. That's it. All right, let's draw one knee into the chest. Inhale to engage. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the thigh and press the right heel towards the ceiling. I'm mirroring you so that you can follow me along if you wish. So press out as much through the heel as you can. Gently encourage the toes back towards your face, and you can circle out the ankle. And you might not have full extension in the legs. You're going to inhale to engage. Exhale to release. Maybe you're just going to move through that a few times. And just remind yourself, inhale to engage. Press out through the heel. Ask that muscle to lengthen and engage a little bit. You might point the toe. Exhale to release. Move through that or stay for a few breaths. Inhale to engage. Stay for the exhale. Maybe on your next inhale, you're going to engage a little bit more. And if you need a break, exhale to release that. Maybe draw the knee into the chest. Inhale to engage. Feel this. Point and flex the foot if you wish. We'll get a little bit more into the feet later. But this is a nice way just to wake up the hamstrings. The backs of the legs. The legs plug into the low back. So if the low back is tight, if the legs are tight, the low back's going to be tight. So just wake this up a little bit. And then draw that right knee into the chest. Open the right knee to the right. You can stay planted on the left foot or allow the left knee to open. Take your left arm to the left. Anchor through that palm. Make your back as broad as you can and just get into this hip a little bit more. Breathe through this. That's it. And now slowly roll onto your left side. Allow the right knee to come over to the left side of the body. You can take your left hand onto the right thigh and extend your right arm away from you. It can be beside the body, it can be straight out in a T, or it can be up away from you. So now we're getting a little bit more into the shoulder. We're also getting into the quadratus lumborum, the QL muscle, which attaches from your lumbar spine to the outer hip. If that muscle is tight, you can bet that your low back is going to feel tight. So you can move through this. You can stay here, get into this little twist a little bit. Good for the multifidus muscles that run along the spinal cord, along the vertebrae. And you can stay here or you can make some arm circles. Sweep that right arm across the body. Oops, there's Bella. And make this circle as big as you can, as close to the floor as you can. Breathe into this, and if it doesn't feel comfortable, you can just anchor through the palm. If you have a pet that's coming to say hello, you give them a little pet as well. You can take it in the opposite direction. Move through this, however feels good in the shoulder. So we're getting into the low back. The closer you bring your knees in towards your chest, the deeper you're going to feel this in the low back. So if you need to take the legs further away, if you need support between the thighs, maybe a pillow or a cushion, so that you're not using any effort to hold the legs. You want to have the legs feel relaxed over on the left side, and just breathe into this. Move through this as many times as you want, in any direction, through the shoulder. See if you can have the movement follow the breath. So if your breath is nice and slow and full, have the movement be the same. Hi, Bella Boo. And then when you're ready, you're going to draw one knee into the chest, the other knee into the chest, give them a squeeze. Let's extend the right leg long. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. Take as much extension through the hip flexors as you can on the right side. Breathe into this. You can even tuck the chin into the chest, engage the core a little bit if you wish. Maybe let the knee go, extend through the arms, flex the feet. Engage the feet as much as you can. That's it. And then slowly draw both knees into the chest. Lower the head and the shoulders. Let's plant the right foot. Inhale to engage. Press the left heel towards the ceiling. Exhale to release. So moving through this on the left side now. Bella wants to hang out. She loves the yoga mat. You can point and flex the foot, or you can keep the foot fully flexed and encourage the toes back towards your face. It's totally up to you. Breathe here. Circle up through the ankle. Maybe you want to pause. Move through that. And then draw the knee into the chest. Extend the right arm out to the right. Open the left knee to the left. So take your hand to the outside of the shin. You can make some knee circles here, or just open through the hip. The hip is our largest joint. It's often our stiffest. So again, we've got to get into the legs to be able to loosen up the back. And breathe here. And then when you're ready, you can start to draw this left knee over to the right side of the body. If you need a cushion between the thighs, take that. The right hand can come to the left thigh. The left arm can open to the left. It might be different on this side. You can engage through the shoulder blade. You can have the shoulder blade connect to the floor, or you can let it lift up. And if Bella would get out of the way, you'd be able to see this. You might just want to enjoy a little bit of an opening here first. You can breathe into this. So if you can see on the screen, maybe the shoulder blade doesn't connect on that left arm. That's okay. If it does, it gets a little bit deeper into the twist. Maybe the legs don't come up as high. So always make those micro adjustments that you need so that you feel comfortable, and that might change as you move through, as you get a little bit warmer and into the joints and into the muscles a little bit. Just make sure you breathe. And then again, you can make some circles with this arm. Circle through this, or just keep the arm beside you and just enjoy the twist through the low spine. Again, the closer you bring your knees up into your chest, the more you're going to feel this in the low back. So make a decision on what feels good here. Another option is to extend the right arm away from you. Bring the left palm across. Drag the fingertips up the inside of the arm and open through the chest. So maybe getting into the shoulder a little bit more. Taking a little bit of a break, and then again opening, getting into the shoulder, a little more of a twist. Or you can make those circles with the arm. Totally up to you. Whatever you choose, breathe into it. That's all you've got to do. And keep breathing. Have the movement follow the breath. That's it. You can always pause the video and stay here for a few more minutes if you wish. When you're ready, you're going to safely bring yourself back onto the back. So maybe that means bringing the left arm beside your hip, drawing one knee into the chest, the other knee into the chest. I'm going to suggest, we're going to take the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long, let the knee hover. Engage the feet, so either point or flex the feet. Don't let them be loose. Feel this nice stretch through the hip flexor on the left side. Tuck the chin into the chest. Maybe extend through the arms. Breathe. And then bring the hands to the outside of the shin, lower the head and the shoulders. Let's take those knees wide. You can make some hip circles here, some knee circles, getting into the hips a little bit more. Maybe circling out the ankles. Perhaps taking happy baby, bringing the shins to vertical. So you're pulling your knees as wide as you can towards your armpits. If your bum is lifting up, just take your hands closer towards your knees. Push the low belly into the spine. Make your back broader on the mat. Hold up the ceiling with your feet as much as you can. And you can rock back and forth here or extend through one leg and another. You might still be laying in bed in the morning. This is a great way to wake up the body. Circle through the ankles, getting into the hips, the low back. And then draw both knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. If you can bring the soles of your feet together, interlace your fingers on the outer blades of your feet. Pull the knees away from you. Maybe tuck the chin into the chest. You're going to get a stretch in the tops of the shoulders, the neck. Might not work for all. And then lower the head and the shoulders. Take the feet wide. And if it feels good, you can bring your hands behind the thighs. Rock along the length of your spine. Come to a seated position. Or you might just log roll yourself over to one side. Maybe you're on the edge of your bed. You can flip your legs onto the floor. Come up to a seated position. Take a moment. Find that equilibrium through the body. And breathe. And that's a nice way to wake up in the morning. So just a short little sequence there for you to enjoy that. Okay? And I've got lots of other videos on my YouTube channel. So check them out. Send me any messages if you have any requests. Thanks for joining me today.